Hello, how are you doing? It's been just half of the year since the previous video. Thank you for waiting patiently and not unfollowing. Today we're talking about my sketchbook, but not the micro baby sketchbook that I showed you in a previous video, the only one. But it's bigger brother sketchbook number 7, medium sized. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I tried to make a challenge to finish it, and you know what? It worked. I finished 20 pages in 2.5 months. But I finished it, yeah. And I rushed, really rushed, to finish the sketchbook before leaving home, so I don't have to carry it to Thailand. Or maybe I did it to film this video in my cute studio. I don't know. The only downside being in my studio is that it's kinda dark because it's winter, but hopefully it will be fine. All right, let's begin the tour. So the sketchbook is very old. I think I got it more than 10 years ago for a little collage style project about birds. I don't know why. At the time, I was really into some decorative techniques like collaging, paper cutting, and stuff. Here's a little title page and a portrait of a bird gentleman. I have to say that I have no idea what's going on in here. Like, I didn't know back then, I don't know now. I guess I just wanted to make pretty pictures and not think about the purpose, the story, anything. Just having fun. And here's the bird mom going about her business and her little house. A cozy interior with a lamp and, well, a cockroach. And here's a cutout silhouette of a little bird boy. I think he's scared to be home alone. And that was it. I abandoned this project and moved on. And later, I figured the half-empty sketchbook shouldn't go to waste. I flipped it and started using as a regular sketchbook. And back then, I was drawing a lot of comics about my alter ego character and their adventures. There's lots of little sketches for the comics. And these two I even finished, and they're still my favorites. Well, what can I say? Sketchbook was sketchbooking, and it is filled with silly little drawings. I love this page. Everyone is so cute in here. Oh yeah, cursed cats. Cursed cats. Leave a comment if you remember the times when I drew cursed cats and posted it on my stories. I love this one. I really love these characters, especially this cat tree and the little mushroom. Some funny, fluffy characters. Twerking, I guess. An unfinished creature. For some reason, I like this idea. Blowing out demonic creatures through pipes. Love story or something. A rare guest in my art. Another favorite page. At the time, it felt like some kind of a breakthrough. More cursed cats. More cursed cats. Little comic sketch. I like this, man. This one I drew sitting in a bar. I guess I was bored. Some medieval signs. Unexpectedly, a proper sketch. Some sort of a rabbit kind creature riding a boar. Unfinished, but very precious to me. I thought it was some sort of a nature personification, like a monster with a sword. And I copied the folds from some medieval engraving. I put it on the screen. Oh yeah. I love this little guy. Someone from Instagram suggested to call him Lemorel, And I love so much this name. And this is a copy of Hans Holbein the Younger. I recently added this flower, and I really adore this page. I put on a screen the artists I got inspired by. I don't remember the name. I love this page. It started kind of random, but while drawing it, I created a story in my head. These puppies are like fruits, and this woman is collecting them. And I added this Latin phrase because I like to sound smart. There's no arguing about tastes. Another little comic sketch that I've never done. And this character, I signed it here. I called it a boy with rotten teeth, and I gave him black teeth. I don't know why. Just some sketchbook cruelty. And here I tried to use my sketchbook as a type of a commonplace book. I started writing notes from Aristotle and Leibniz about plants and animals and how it all works, you know. A creature attempting to eat itself. I'm still trying to make something out of it. I want to develop this concept into some symbol or talisman or a coin, something like that. And this one is funny. I did some sketches, and then I took a break from this sketchbook. And when I came back, I looked at it. I couldn't understand what's going on. What are these ideas? And here I left a note to myself like, what's going on? Begging future me to make more notes and explanations. Yeah, more sketches and story ideas. And here I copied female portrait, but then I spontaneously added a flower instead of the head. It kind of made me think of a life of a married woman in Middle Ages. I feel like I want to explore more it. Then I had a big pause using the sketchbook, not using the sketchbook, because this drawing is from Thailand, from a dinosaur park. Absolutely cursed. And this one too. Oh my god. I still see this in my dreams. More stuff and some memes redrawing. I have no idea. Unfinished, but kind of cute. Maybe someday I'll do something silly, but very cute. I like the coat. Some sort of a legged snail. Really like it. Some hybrid animal designs. Later, I decided to put all the animal designs in my giant sketchbook because I really need a lot of space for that. Many tries to find something. And very fun page. I remember having lots of fun with it. And here I can really see Thailand influence, like its religious and decorative visual language. Some tree sketches. And this is the continuation of it. Really fun, like very decorative. I want to play with it more. An adorable fluffy baby. Here I started to put more and more dry leaves into my sketchbook because, you know, where else I can put it. If you know what to do with dry leaves, please let me know. And here are some lantern creatures from my world. Yeah, no comments, I guess. Brush pen, come back or something. Really like this leggy. I called it Potato Fairy. So fun. I even colored it digitally later. Another leaf. And here's a short period when I realized how much I missed drawing with inks, and I want to draw only with them. I don't know. Don't ask. Just weird stuff. Some old school sketches like I used to do. A cute boy in a nice shoes. And the end of the ink period. And it's 2025 already. a tree creature trying to tear its roots out of the ground, clawing at the earth. A couple drawings from my travels. This page too. This is the house in the mountains near Chiang Mai in Thailand. I like this sketch. Some, how do you call this? Peas. And this is my stamp. And it's a waterfall in Chiang Mai that I drew. I like this. I like this idea. Very cute. Oh, here it was my birthday and I was depressed. My sticker. Here I am at home already, and I just tried to draw at least something to get back into it after break. Here's the whole story and the character that I really enjoyed making, and I would really love to come back and develop it more. I love it. I call it Dryad. I don't know. And the reference for the roots was from my picture that I took in mangrove forest in Thailand when the tide went out and the roots were exposed. A little specimen in a jar and another one of my stickers. Oh, this one. A chlorophyll vampire. At first I hated how it was turning and the idea and the shape, trust the process. As the page filled up, I completely fell in love with it. Drew a Dura sketch and then started thinking and expanding this theme. And here begins my challenge to speedrun the last 20 pages. It started in September. So, the first drawing. I was depressed at the moment. I just started treatment, and this drawing became kind of embodiment of this moment. Like, I met my depression face to face, but I wasn't scared anymore, and we weren't enemies. And here I wrote lyrics from one of my favorite songs of the year, and it's kind of interconnected. And here I had an idea, an image in my head, but I thought like it's not interesting enough, I don't want to do it, so I resisted. I tried something else, but in the end I came back to this picture and finished it. Don't resist your muses. This is a story about a child lost in the forest who became part of the forest but is still hoping that the parents will find her. I really love wooden sculptures, like, I'll show on the screen. And I just wanted to draw something like that. And this one happened pretty spontaneously, but it somehow captured the way I felt, like weightless, quiet, being in space. I love this snail guy. And I'm very pleased that I found similar spiral picture matching the snail shell. And just a funny drawing. I wanted to experiment with the form, and also my meds started working. And at this point, I became completely obsessed with picking leaves and making herbariums. And this creature is kind of about the same. Autumn, fading, transformation. And this one too, but in a little bit different way. Something like autumnal feelings of forest spirit, like Leshy. And this paper piece I found many years ago in the trash, and now it's finally enough time for me to start using it. And this creature I really like, some sort of a mermaid, root, or goblin. Oh, I like it. An experimental drawing while I watched Midsummer Murders late at night. Yeah. Such a cute mermaid. I'd honestly would love to make a bigger artwork with it. A cursed boy. He was turned into a tree by fairies or something. And I like this idea. He's crying, but he's a tree. He's silent. He waves his arms, but he's a tree. He can't move. Oh, and just a small portrait of a good boy. A humanoid creature I used to draw in the past, before I became obsessed with drawing weird animals. I'm not sure it turned out well, but I still like it. I like the idea and the feeling. I was thinking about Echidna, like mother of monsters, something colossal, something like, I don't know, primal. Maybe it's an ancient root from which all the plants and creatures were born. When I made this sketch, it felt kind of dumb and I wanted to erase it and try to find something else. But then the idea to add this wooden piece came, and it's all kind of worked out. An experimental drawing. Like 1 minute I like how this turned out, another I hate it. But that's the purpose of sketchbooks, am I right? I wanted to draw something Renaissance-like, but these temple rings pushed picture in the early periods, so I kept it in the close too. I like how this turned out. And here I wanted to draw something simple because it's almost the last page. I wanted it to be like a hunting trophy, but with the roots still sticking out. Like, yes, you killed it, but it stubbornly keeps growing. And here we return to the beginning with the birds. And to connect the whole sketchbook with that first collage part, I added a few details to this silhouette cutout of the bird boy. I think it turned out cute. That's it. That's it. What do you think? Personally, I'm a huge fan of the last part, but I think I should get an ugly sketchbook and bring back cursed cats and other trash drawings into my life. Leave a comment. Tell me what you liked the most. Congratulate me on the second video of the year. And I don't know, subscribe. In the next video, I think I'm going to talk about how I made my zine. 1 second. How I made my zine. The layout process and all the production stages and struggles. Or maybe I will show you my unfinished giant sketchbook. There's a lot of nice stuff in here. Tell me what you want to see more of. So yeah, that's it. And bye-bye. Hi. La la la. I feel like a clown with this. Plants and characters. What characters?